Jürgen, da ist er! Josh Hutcherson!
Whoa.
Josh, what goes through your mind when you see those pictures from the movies?
Peter's a madman.
No, Peter's a lovely man.
Yeah, but he kind of goes a little mad for a minute.
Exactly. Let's not give too much away, but what I found very interesting, I saw the movie the other day, and I thought it was brilliant the way that you portrayed Peter. How did you get into the mindset of a tortured soul, you know, after he's been basically captured by President Snow and been tortured?
Yeah, you know, for me, the most important thing was actually figuring out what happened to Peter in the Capitol. And so Francis and I talked about the physical tortures that he went through, how his memories are all switched around, and just like in the book, really. If you read the book and you read the script, you kind of have an idea of what he's gone through, and then when you shoot the scene, you kind of try to not think about it and just live it in the moment, you know, and just let it loose.
I read an interview, and Francis was really proud of what you basically did. He thought it was amazing to see Josh Hutcherson turn Peter into this crazy person. But you get to join the action as well. You get to jump into the cold water of the sewers. What was that like? How scary was it, or was it just all make-believe and I was scared watching it?
I mean, maybe you were more scared than us, but we were tired. We shot that whole sequence for like 3 weeks, and it was constantly being soaked in water, you know, 12 hours a day. I mean, it's making a movie, so I can't complain that much because it's my favorite thing in the whole world. But at the same time, it was very physically challenging and mentally because we'd already been filming for about 6 months, and then we started that sequence. And for 3 weeks, it just like, the whole energy just died, and it was a little tough. Yeah.
Having spent so much time together filming these movies, sort of, kind of back to back, having found friends with Jennifer and Liam and some of the other cast members, what was the last day of shooting like? How did it feel, and what was the scene that he was shooting?
For me, the last day that I shot, it's always weird because at the end of a movie, there's always like one random shot you didn't get during the whole normal filming. And so it was like a shot looking up, and we did it on one of these rooftops in Berlin, and it was just a shot of me putting Katniss out when she's on fire, and at the end of Mockingjay 2. And the feeling on it didn't feel real. It felt like, wait, we're not actually finished. Like I don't know, because we knew we had the press tours coming, and we're all really close friends still. So it's not like it's going anywhere. We're just not making any more movies. But it was definitely like a surreal, odd feeling.
Taking a journey back in time, going back to the first pod, you know, looking at all 4 movies, what's that point when you basically said, this is going to touch so many people worldwide, this is going to be huge? Was that a moment, why filming, or why showcasing it, or why going on a press tour?
Yeah, you know, for me, I think the moment that it kind of hit me, what we were making, was after we filmed the first movie, we did a tour around the giant malls in the United States. And on that tour, I had never experienced anything like it. It was like this, but in the very beginning, it was the first time for me. And my mind was completely blown, and I was terrified and excited and had no idea what I had done. But I'm really proud of these movies. And, you know, for everyone to see the final installment with Mockingjay 2, it's a great conclusion. It's really satisfying, I think.
As you've been saying it, you wanted to be an actor from a very early age. I think at the age of 4, you already dreamt of being on the big screen. How would you sum up this experience in regards to what you have achieved so far and what you want to achieve in the future?
I mean, you know, look, I never, when I first wanted to become an actor, I never dreamed or thought of I would be standing in the middle of Berlin with thousands of people standing around me screaming. Like, that's not even, didn't even come into my mind. I just wanted to be a liar and get paid for it. You know, I wanted to tell stories and create characters and connect with people and understand why humans feel the way they feel. And so I never really dreamed that anything like this would ever happen. And it's incredible. And now because of this film, these films rather, I have the opportunity to kind of keep pushing forward and try to find new characters and new stories that I connect with and that I think people need to hear about.
Great. All the best of luck. Thank you for coming to Berlin. You did a great job in this one. Thank you. Josh Hutcherson!